Hello, all my air signs. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week of September 19th to September 26th. And of course, if you're coming across this outside of that time frame, then, Spirit, Creator, they're not bound by time or space. So I would still watch this. If you were nudged here by Spirit, then there's going to be messages for you. If you are watching this between September 19th and September 26th, then, of course, this is all for my air signs on my Geminis, my Libras, my Aquarians, no matter where it's at in your chart. And the big energy I wanted to talk about this week is, of course, September 20th, which is the Pisces full moon. So this energy this week, already from a full moon, it's going to expand all of our emotions, right? So it's already whatever we're focusing on is growing, whether we're focusing on sadness, that's going to grow, or lack, that's going to grow. If we're focusing on happiness or gratitude, then those things will grow in our life as well. So that energy alone, just with the full moon, is expansive with all our emotions. And then the Pisces, add that into the mix, and that multiplies it like by at least 10, right? So you're really going to feel your emotions this week, and you get to control how what emotion you're choosing. So if you, want to feel, shadowy energy, dive right in and feel that deeply. And when you're ready to feel something differently, just know that you can as well. I did create separate videos for each of the zodiac signs for the Pisces full moon, and I'll link that at the end of the video to the playlist, so you can check those out if you so wish. All right, so for our air signs, what I'm going to do is pick a card here from the Oracle Oracle cards and just see what the Creator wants all of our air signs to know this week. What heads up does the Creator want to give you? All right, Creator, for our air signs, what do you want them to know about this week, please? Okay. This one is, oh, wow, beautiful. Well, you get two. Nice. 2 for 1 special. So you got GPS. So you have that, and then you have pick up after yourself. So 2 great messages there. In fact, I'm going to put them like this here. And these are small, quick messages. So let's see what each of those has for you. So GPS is OMG. Your intuition is being a real show-off these days. It's so ready to help navigate your life, and quite frankly, it's getting a tad bit impatient. It just can't understand why, when it knows the fun, easy route, you insist on doing everything without its help. There's no need to be lost, ever. Especially now that you're about to stumble onto a gold mine. So yeah, definitely, with especially Pisces energy this week, Pisces have huge intuition, huge empathic abilities, huge attachment to the other side. So definitely this week they're saying use that to get answers, to get direction, to understand what is next for you, because they won't mess with your free will, but the phone line is clear now, where you can pick up the bat phone and call them and go, hey, can you give me a sign? Give me some answers. I want this on here. Can you help me out, please? And then when you're of your own free will asking, they will bring messages and answers for you and give you direction. So I love that. And then pick up after yourself. The blame game is over. It's time to realize that the only person who can affect you in any way is you. Within your own mind is the answer to every question and the power to accomplish anything. Take charge, be accountable, and let's do this thing. Yeah, definitely. Definitely the strong message of seek answers. It's like there's this, I have this picture in my head of someone who is standing still. They're not moving anywhere. They're just looking down at the ground. And they're actually even turned around looking back at the past and going, okay, this happened to me, this happened to me, this happened to me, this happened to me. And we're in this kind of woe is me, not deserving type of feeling energy. And this is like, you know what? It's time to pick yourself up, turn around. Those emotions are in the past. They don't define you. And like I talked about, all these emotions that you're able to choose, you can continue to choose that. But the advice from the creator is like, when you do what you always did, you got what you always, you get what you always got. And so, focusing on all that stuff in the past really helped you get where you want to go and feel what you want to feel. Well, there's a new way to do that. And they're like, hey, if you need help, we're here for you too. So if you doubt yourself and you're not trusting it, then talk to us, because we'll help you, understand who you are, and give you that clarity for your life. So I am loving that. And then we're also going to pull cards here from the Chinese tarot and just see what else the creator wants you to know about this week. All right, creator, what else do you want our air signs to know about this week, please? Okay, they're doing something weird here, but we're just going to go with it. Okay. Okay. So since you had two for two. So for your GPS, you've got the 5 of staves, which is the 5 of wands normally. And so what they're talking about here, they're usually like struggling. They're usually like battling. You see, you have the 5 different staves are all like hitting each other, and they're, from perception, it looks like there's this battle going on, and then there's this war. And so the wands, the staves are all about your drive, your ambition, your energies, intentions, and all of that. But what this really is, and this is a more closer picture to it, is that you have friends and this individuals like your soul tribe, that they are bringing this. The way I always picture it in my head is like this kung fu movie where there's these monks, and they are like these Shaolin monks, and they're all, the scene opens with them all battling, and they're all hitting their staves, and it looks like they're in this battle. And then someone laughs and someone wins, and then they're all helping each other up. They're all laughing. They go get some to eat because they're all there to help each other grow, to help each other improve their skills, improve their abilities, understand, and what skills they do have and everything. And so with this GPS, with this guidance, it's letting you know, and it's bringing in this perspective. It's showing you what really is going on, and it's bringing in this clarity of what is really happening in your life, what is really going on. And it's this call to understand. Like, this GPS is almost like from a different point of view, seeing things from a higher perspective. They up there can see what's really going on. And what they're saying here is, like, from your point of view, you think there's this battle going on, and they're out for your life. But they see things from a higher perspective. So it's time to tune in to them if you want to get clarity and a clear picture of what is really happening on around you and happening in your life. Because they will show you that life is not happening to you, but that life is happening for you. Okay? And then I'm going to do this card first here too. Yeah, because here you go. You have the Ace of Staves. So this shows you that you hold the power in your hand. This is your spiritual energy, your drive, your focus. Whatever you focus on is what grows. And so this is showing you that you hold, your magic wand. You're the one that holds and controls what grows and what dies in your life. That old saying about, maybe it's a Native American saying that, we all have a white wolf and a dark wolf within us, and whichever one, the little grandson asks the grandpa, well, which one wins? And he goes, whichever one you feed. So wherever you focus is what grows. Lately, I've been seeing this picture of in my head of, there's this giant hose on top of our head, like a fire hose. We're wearing these helmets, and so it's pointed forward, and wherever we turn our head and whatever we focus on is where all this flood of energy goes, and it grows it. So when we look over here and go, oh, what's that? Why is that growing in my life? Well, because you're looking at it. Look elsewhere, and that thing is going to grow. And so this is that message of, you hold the power, within you to do that. And I'm actually going to move this here because you've got 1 5 1 5. So it's very synchronistic. It's like, understand that where you focus is what's going to grow. And so if you're not sure of what to focus on, then trust your higher GPS, your soul tribe that is here to help you with your life and help you grow, help you understand yourself more. And then we got the pick up after yourself. And you've got the 7 of Swords, and 4 and 3 is 7, and you've got a 7. So a lot of definitely synchronistic things to be aware of. The 7 of Swords is the swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. So all these beliefs that you have, we talked about, looking back over the past and all these opinions of how you're supposed to feel about a situation, all these opinions about who you should be, who you're supposed to be, who you need to be, what you have to be. All those things are what are, poking and prodding you. What's beautiful about this, though, is that usually this is kind of like this thievery card, and who's deceiving you, and blah, blah, blah. But this is the call for you to realize what about your own thoughts and your own beliefs are deceiving you about you. So it's definitely this awareness that's coming to show you that it's all happening inside you. Like it mentioned in one of these cards, it's looking at the only one that can control how you think about things is you. The only one that can control anything in your life about you, the story you're applying to it, is you. And so this 7, one of my favorite decks, I think it's the Light Seers Tarot, it has this crow, in your face. And that's kind of what this is it's bringing these emotions to your face now, going, look, you've been trying to run away from facing this truth, but here's the truth, and it's going to set you free. And so the 7 of Swords is this conflicting thoughts that are in your mind that have been just brought to you over and over and over and over again. It's like the shadow card or the devil card in the major arcana. Your shadow and your higher self are bringing you these events to your face so that you can finally look at it and kind of pull the thorn out of your foot that you keep walking on, so that you'll be able to walk without pain. You'll be able to enjoy life and not limp through your life or hop through your life because you're in so much pain in that foot that has the thorn in it. Okay. Yep. And here you go. You've got the Star, which of course is the Aquarian card, so very much a lot of air energy. And the Star shows you, again, kind of like this, that you are the star of your show. You are the one who makes all the decisions about how you're going to feel about life. You are the one. It's also a card of hope, which this does bring hope. I know in the beginning it kind of made me a little pissed off. I think that's not a bad word. I can use that on YouTube, because, you realize, you mean all these emotions I've been feeling and all these thoughts are mine? And you're like, yep. And you're like, okay. When I got over that, I realized how empowering that is, because when you realize that you are this star, your higher self, you're this powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. You're limitless. Your power is, you're a mini creator. You're a piece of the creator of all things. You have such strong ability, and then the biggest thing is here is our free will. We have the power to choose what story we apply to any situation. We have the power to choose what emotion I'm going to feel about things. We've been so kind of brainwashed and conditioned since we were very young on those opinions of this is how you're supposed to feel about that, right? Or this is who you are supposed to be and how you should be, and blah, blah, blah. That we feel like it's not even choices anymore because it's all become our habit. But when you regain this power and you understand this about yourself, then you definitely are able to transform your life. You are able to pick yourself up and move forward going, you know what? I'm going to create a new story. I can leave the old stories where they were, put those in a photo album and take them back to the other side when we go, and they're going to be these are my adventures, but let's use the energy, and you can start, with this new ace of stabs, your new wand, your magic wand. You can create this new story, this new adventure instead. So beautiful. I know it kind of feels like a call out, and I know I'm an Aquarian sun, so I'm not calling you out on here either. I'm going, okay, where can this fit into my life, right? We definitely, it's like this Pisces full moon energy is shining bright light into some of our deep emotions that we haven't looked at in a while, and that may have been bubbling and kind of running behind the scenes, and now it's being brought to our attention to help us free. It's like you don't realize that there's been a pebble in your shoe and you've been walking in it for so long, and you're like, you know what, I'm going to take the time, take off my shoe and take out these pebbles, and then you realize, oh, there was 5 pebbles in there. I didn't feel the other ones because the one was so painful. There was actually 4 others, so it's beautiful. It's for us. Like I mentioned, this is happening for us. It's not a punishment. It's not to embarrass us or to show us how bad or stupid we're being or anything like that. It's the spirit bringing us messages to help us have this beautiful, beautiful new adventure. All right, and then we're going to pull one final card here from the Spirit Junkie card deck and just see what the final messages that the Creator has for all the air signs. What is your final message for this week? Okay, so that one right there. My power lies in my peaceful presence. So yeah, definitely there's this beautiful power. Look, all the stars on there as well. So yeah, definitely your peaceful presence. How does that come about, right? It's connecting to your higher self, remembering who you really are, and coming to this peaceful place. And I love it that, like that vision that you have of you're walking, on this nature hike, and you stop at a rock, rest, take some deep breaths, take off your shoes, empty them out, clean up, get all the grass and all the, stones and everything out of your shoes. And then you have this beautiful, peaceful walk going forward. And so I love that picture of this feeling. And this is all happening for us. It's all happening for us. So beautiful. And just know as you're going throughout this week, in any moment of your life, that every second of every day you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And they do think of you as this superstar. Each and every single one of us, we're known by the Creator, and we don't have to share the time It's not like he has trillions and trillions and trillions of kids and we get a sliver of their time. We get to have this like only child relationship with the Creator, because the Creator does have the ability to be everywhere all at once, 100% of itself, right? So we don't have to share. We get to have this 24-hour-a-day relationship with the Creator, always with us, always loving us, always paying attention to us. So just know as you go throughout this that you are definitely loved. All right, well, I'm going to leave it at that. If you do want to watch that Pisces full moon video, then that should be appearing here any second. Here, the playlist. I also, of course, put out like monthly readings by zodiac sign, new moon, full moon readings, a whole bunch of different readings throughout the month, in addition to these weeklies. So if you want to get notified of when those come out, just make sure to click the subscribe button down below. And then that's going to make this little notification bell pop up, and just click on there, and then you'll be notified of when the new videos come out. So just know that I love you very much, and have an amazing, amazing week coming up. And I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. You take care.